file you requested, Doctor.
Perfect. So how are you, Tina?
I've been fine, Doctor. Thank you. How are you feeling?
Well, I guess the word's gotten out. Nothing fuels a rumor mill like a surgeon being exposed to end-stage AIDS in the middle of an operation. It's definitely cramping my style.
Why don't you give it a break, hotshot?
Excuse me?
Robin was gracious enough to give you a second, even a third chance, and to share you pay her back by hitting on some nurse in front of her? Look, I obviously have no room to criticize given my past, but I can see what you're doing even if you can't. You're sabotaging your relationship with Robin because you're afraid that you may have...
No, I don't.
Look, when I left for surgical clinic, I thought you'd finally grasped how lucky you were to have her. You're just making the same mistakes I'm making.
You don't understand.
Look, stop defending him. You're a compulsive skirt chaser. It's gonna cost you.
Well, don't worry, Dad. My skirt chasing days are over.
No, I don't know why I'd waste my breath.
He got back from the clinic and he didn't have time to tell you.
Yeah, Patrick's on his worst behavior. What's wrong with my son? Why can't he appreciate what he's got?
Patrick may be infected with HIV. Patrick was stitching up a bleeder in emergency surgery on an AIDS patient. He accidentally pricked his finger with a needle. He refused to stop and flush the cut.
So the patient would have died.
He kept working and he saved her life.
How long did that take?
Several minutes. He cleaned up as soon as he could. He went on post-exposure prophylactics the same day.
Yeah, I'm familiar with PEP protocol. It's highly effective. It's begun right away.
But it doesn't change the reality. Patrick was exposed to the blood of an end-stage AIDS patient.
Patrick, I'm so sorry. I had no idea Robin just told me.
Don't look so worried. It's not the end of the world.
How you feeling?
I'm on PEP protocol, so my odds are good.
How are you?
Well, look on the bright side. At least it happened after you needed part of my liver.
We drop the witty banter for 5 minutes and have a real conversation. You're my son. You've been exposed to a life-threatening illness. I'm worried about you.
I'm not terminal, Dad. You don't have to treat me like it.
I heard the PEP side effects should be pretty brutal.
Yeah, well, it gives me a good excuse for my lousy bedside manner. It's tough to be all warm and fuzzy when you're about to puke.
Hey, might be able to help you with that. Maybe my years spent getting plastered weren't completely wasted. Came up with a perfect cure for hangover.
I'm not dealing with a hangover, Dad.
Throwing up is throwing up. 5 drops of Tabasco and orange juice, raw egg, black pepper washed down with black coffee and a B complex.
I don't think so.
And you're obviously not sick enough yet. Believe me, when the nausea kicks in, you'll try anything.
That's reassuring.
So Robin told me that you kept working after you got stuck.
Any doctor would have done the same.
As usual, you're wrong.
Thanks, Dad.
I've never been more proud of you in my life. You tried the hangover cure, didn't you?
Everything except for the raw egg. I'd rather not die of salmonella.
I don't blame you. You look a lot less green.
Either that, or I'm getting used to the medication.
I've got the results of your first blood test. You tested negative for HIV.
Oh, thank God.
Well, don't get too excited. I got to test again in 6 months.
That's right. And you need to complete the PEP protocol.
Rich, you're over the first hurdle.